Basketball was low-key my biggest demise. I spent so much time consuming it. LeBron and Luka ain't doing nothing for me. Shea winning MVP ain't doing nothing for me. Why am I investing so much into that? You have to figure out what it is that you're consuming the most. You have to eliminate that. Once you have that life, then you could pop back out and start kicking it with them. You gotta cut them off. They might not be the right people for you. I need to take back control of my life and I need to do things for me. I do believe that with making these sacrifices, I will have that reality sooner than later. Yo, what's good, my YouTube family? Alex Moore here, back again with another video. Thank you as always for tuning in. Make sure you guys do follow me on Instagram at @realalexmoore_. That's the best place for y'all to catch me at when I'm not posting out here. I'm just out here and enjoying life right now. It's about 6:40. I've been out here for probably 10 minutes now, just enjoying the vibes, enjoying the birds chirping. I wanted to talk to y'all today about 3 sacrifices I've had to make to create my dream reality. You guys might be thinking, Alex, dream reality? How have you created your dream reality? That's a good question. If I'm being honest with y'all, the reality hasn't specifically changed just yet, but the mindset towards getting to that reality has. And that's what lets me know that the reality is coming and it's on its way. The first sacrifice I've had to make to create the dream reality that I want is giving up entertainment. I feel like you probably hear a lot of self-improvement people talk about entertainment. Oh, you need to get off of the Netflix. Oh, you need to stop, whatever the case may be. But they're right. Since I stopped consuming, and for me, entertainment really is basketball. I'm a huge sports fan, a huge basketball fan. I'm so deep into basketball, this YouTube channel actually used to be a basketball channel. Y'all don't know because I deleted majority of the vids, but I used to make content based off of what was going on in the NBA. I used to talk about 2018, 2017, the Russell Westbrook, James Harden debate, who should win MVP. I was one of the first people who was on YouTube talking about Nikola Jokic. I was only talking about him as an all-star. I wasn't talking about him like he was an MVP, but I made videos about that. I'm a huge Sacramento Kings fan. I used to make breakdown videos about the Sacramento Kings back when they had De'Aaron Fox, Buddy Hield, Skal Labissière was on their team. Frank Mason III, y'all probably don't know who he is, but for my Sacramento Kings fans and for my Kansas Jayhawks fans, y'all know who Frank Mason III was. I've been in love with basketball for years, since I was 6 years old. I was introverted, so the best way for y'all to try to talk to me was going to be through basketball. But I had to realize at the same time, basketball was low-key my biggest demise. It was my biggest demise because I spent so much time consuming it. I spent so much time watching it when I got home, being on House of Highlights, looking up the stats for what the standings look like or what the MVP race looks like all these things that had nothing to do with what I'm trying to do. If I'm trying to grow, if I'm trying to be a better YouTuber, if I'm trying to grow, improve my physique, if I'm trying to reach the standards that I have for myself so I can get myself out of a situation where I'm not making the money that I want, where I'm not driving the type of car that I want, why am I consuming a basketball like that? I can't even afford to go to basketball games like that, but I'm just gonna watch it all day? LeBron and Luka ain't doing nothing for me. Shea winning MVP ain't doing nothing for me. Like, why am I sitting here investing so much into that? So I don't know what that is for you. For you guys, the entertainment piece might just be Netflix. Maybe y'all spending too much time watching the newest. What's popping on Netflix right now? I don't even know the shows that's popping on Netflix. I know they got Pop the Balloon on Netflix. I heard that was trash. I ain't even watched that. They got, I couldn't even tell y'all, Bridgerton. Do y'all still watch Bridgerton, or is that old? I don't know. I'm just ranting now. But you have to figure out what it is that you're consuming the most, and you have to eliminate that, at least for a small amount of time. And since I've eliminated that, my time from 6 to 9 has been able to be used so much better. I'm either creating content, I'm reading, learning a new skill, or just figuring out how I could be better with myself. I've slowly seen the changes that have taken place from me, also mostly from a mindset shift, how I view myself, how I speak about myself, and just how much more intentional I am about myself than I was before. I highly do recommend that you guys do make that sacrifice, whatever that is for you. That way you can grow, and then once you've grown, once you've hit whatever it is that you need to hit, go ahead and start watching the basketball again, or go ahead and start watching the Netflix again. The second sacrifice I've had to implement to help me create my dream reality is not talking to friends as much. I don't want to say cut off friends, because I don't really have a lot of friends to begin with, but I definitely am not as accessible as I was before. If you have true friends, they should understand that you're taking time to yourself. They should understand that you're taking time to work on your purpose. You're taking time to create the dream life that you want. And once you have that life, then you could pop back out and start kicking it with them, talking to them more on the phone, FaceTiming them. And thankfully my friends do understand for the most part. I don't answer the phone as much as I used to. I will at least go ahead and shoot my friends a message though and let them know, hey, I'm working on a vid. Hey, I'm busy trying to close this loan. Like, there is things that I'm doing, but I'm gonna call you later. I'm gonna hit you when I get some time. And later might be tomorrow, it might be on the weekend, whatever the case may be, but for the most part, they understand that and they support me and rock with me and know that I'm busy trying to create a better life. You guys might not be in that same position. You might have friends who get mad that you're not answering their calls when they need you to. They might be mad that you guys can't stay up talking on the phone the way y'all used to. For those people, you gotta cut them off. You gotta let them go because they don't see the vision for you. They don't see that your plan is to change your situation and create a new life. What I've realized is a lot of people don't really think they can achieve their dream life. A lot of people still have the limiting beliefs. I think that because they have their limiting beliefs, they try to put that onto you, like you can't create your dream reality. Because of that, I think they just think that you're wasting your time. It's a little bit of a rant off topic, but it is kind of on topic at the same time, because you will have some people that will look at you and be like, why are you trying to be a YouTuber and put your time into YouTube? Like, you only have 300 subscribers. You only have 80 views. Like, who are you to try to do something? But they say those things often because they can never do it themselves, and they're too scared to actually take the action in the first place to create that reality. If your friends are not supporting you, if they're not believing that you can create a new lifestyle that seems impossible, you might need to think about cutting them off. They might not be the right people for you. The third sacrifice I've had to make to create my dream reality is just choosing myself. I know that sounds weird to say, like, Alex, how are you going to choose yourself? Well, if I'm being honest with you guys, I'm someone who's always sacrificed what I've wanted to do for other people. I talked about this in my previous video, but I sacrificed creating a career, creating a lane for myself when I was 21 years old to move with my ex-fiance to a brand new city. In doing so, I didn't really see anything wrong with that. I didn't really have a specific vision for myself anyways, or for my life, so I thought, you know, maybe that's not really a big deal. But when I look back now, that's time that was spent when I was 21, 22, 23, 24. That could have been spent me finding myself and figuring out what the career was that I actually did want to choose, instead of doing something to make someone else happy. The reason why that backfired on me is because now I'm in my 30s. One, I'm not even with that person anymore. And two, I didn't take the time in my 20s to find myself and find out what that purpose was that I had for myself the way I could have in my younger years. If I would have done that, who knows, I probably would be in a totally different situation right now as a 31-year-old. I've had to just be more selfish with my time now. Being selfish with my time has allowed me to not really be as available to other people. I need to take back control of my life, and I need to do things for me. I have my own life and my own standards and things that I need to accomplish in myself, because these are things that I actually believe in. I do legit believe that I can create this new reality. I do believe that I can make it on YouTube. I do believe that I can have an amazing physique. I do believe that I can inspire, motivate, just touch a lot of people. Pause. I gotta stop saying touch a lot of people because I hate how that sounds. But there's so many different things that I'm working on, from YouTube to closing my first loan as a mortgage broker, so that takes up a lot of time. There's a lot of things that I have to do. But I have to realize that in order for me to create that reality, I'm having to put myself first. I've just had to be more intentional about pouring into myself and making sure that I'm doing what I need to do. I have daily deliverables that I need to hit on a regular basis. There's just a lot of things that I have to do to lock in that just require me to put myself first. It can be a little weird when in the past you never really put yourself first. You were always just readily available for other people. So I guess that does kind of tie into the second point a little bit, but I feel like it is important to be intentional and understand that you need to come first. You have to accept that some people don't understand that, and that's cool, but the people who do understand get it. I'm just in a phase right now where I'm putting myself first with everything, and you guys might have to spend a little bit more time or invest a little bit more in yourself and understand that that might be taking away from you spending time with other people the way you would before. I don't want to start ranting too much. I just wanted to go ahead and talk to y'all real quick and share the 3 sacrifices that I'm making to create my dream reality. And I do believe that with making these sacrifices, I will have that reality sooner than later. I'm already seeing small results from that. I just want to come on here and tap in with y'all real quick. I got to go ahead and get ready for work. But we working to get out of our 9 to 5, man. We taking steps every single day to change that reality. I hope y'all could take something valuable from this video. If you did, please leave a like, go ahead and comment and subscribe. It's Alex. I'll see you on the next video. I'm out. Peace.